Hey, fellow Schneider drivers. Friendly Bill coming at you. This is going to be a quick video about Truckers Against Trafficking. Okay, Truckers Against Trafficking is an organization that helps people get out, of prostitution, get out of bad situations. It is an excellent organization. And I've actually called the Truckers Against Trafficking phone number in the past. It was about a year and a half ago. I was in West Memphis. I was at a truck stop. I'm sitting there, I'm chilling out, and I see this very small girl. I thought it was a girl. She looked like she could have been 12. I mean, she was tiny. She was kind of dressed like a kid. She was going from truck to truck, and as soon as I saw that, I was like, this doesn't look good. I called Truckers Against Trafficking. 1-888-3737. 888. I called Truckers Against Trafficking. They said, hi, what's going on? I said, yeah, I'm at this truck stop, blah, 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 in West Memphis. I see a very young girl going from truck to truck. They said, okay, we're going to put you in contact with law enforcement. They transferred me to local law enforcement. Law enforcement said, hey, what's going on? I said, explain the situation. I said, this girl looks really young to me. They said, we're sending someone over right now. Within 10 minutes of calling Truckers Against Trafficking, law enforcement was on their way to my location. Not just any law enforcement, a detective shows up. He pulls up in an unmarked car. He's like, where are you at? I told him where I was at. He pulls up in an unmarked car. He gets out. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I saw this girl. She looks really young. He's like, where's she at? I kind of said she was over that way. He went and talked to her. He came back. He's like, wow, that girl really looked young. But she was 22. But the cop even said, wow, she looked like she was 12. I said, yeah, that's why I called. So he went and talked to her. And basically, when he talked to her, he didn't arrest her. He didn't, he was cool. He offered her services. He offered her help. He offered her phone numbers. He said, can I give you a ride to a shelter? What can I do to help you? So the whole situation wasn't to bust somebody and ruin their life. It was to help. And that's exactly what happened. He helped her, okay? I was helping him help her, okay? Truckers Against Trafficking. All right, prostitution isn't cool, man, in my opinion. I've never paid for sex. To me, paying someone to do something for you like that is a huge turn off. And personally, in my opinion, if you pay for sex, you're kind of a loser in my book, okay? Paying for sex is not cool. But Schneider drivers, I've never seen a Schneider driver interacting with a prostitute. I've never heard a Schneider driver talking about interacting with a prostitute. I think Schneider drivers on the majority. It's not cool. I know Schneider drivers, in my opinion, Schneider drivers are a step above your average truck driver in terms of quality of character. Okay, so Truckers Against Trafficking, like I said, you can get these at any truck stop. You could save somebody's life. Nobody that's in prostitution, some people like, oh, these women, they need to make a living, okay, none of these women are in prostitution for noble reasons, okay? They're supporting a drug habit, they owe money to a pimp, their boyfriend is abusive and is making, there's always a story behind it, okay? So, and like I said, calling Truckers Against Trafficking isn't going to destroy their lives. They don't run up and bust them and throw them in jail and take their kids away. They go up to them and they offer them help. Okay, so when you call this number, you're helping, not hurting anyone. So, that being said, Truckers Against Trafficking, great organization. Something else that I noticed is some truck drivers refer to these prostitutes as lot lizards. And I know it's just a slang term, lot lizard, but it's kind of a degrading term. And if you come up with a degrading term for someone, it kind of dehumanizes them. So if you can call this one of these women a lot lizard, you've already made them subhuman. Okay, these are people. Okay, they're in a situation that they're having to go to drastic measures to try to get money. It's not funny, it's not cool, okay? So I suggest, if you see someone that looks, especially if they look underage, you should call the police. And if they look underage and you don't call the police, what the hell, man? Okay, so if they look underage, absolutely call. And if there's any question, if they look, they might be underage, or if you see something like, if they look unwilling, or if they look like they're being pushed into it, or if there's a card like just hanging out and making sure, if it looks like the person's being forced, absolutely call. And in reality, all these people are being forced, and by calling Truckers Against Trafficking, like I said, you're getting them help. So if you want to help someone that needs help, call Truckers Against Trafficking. Once again, 1-888-3737, 888. Okay, Friendly Bill. Yeah, I've been talking to Schneider drivers. I was at the OC in Phoenix last night. I talked to Schneider drivers. I love talking to Schneider drivers. In my opinion, Schneider drivers are the cream of the crop. And you may think, blah, 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 there's so many other companies and la, la, la. But in my opinion, what I've seen is with the hair follicle testing, with the extensive training, with the background check, with the trainer, Schneider drivers are superior to your average driver. And that's just the fact. All right, Friendly Bill, catch you on the flip-flop.